yourself into 3 at-bats there?
That was always the plan if I was DHing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, see, you didn't know that? You said you knew I was DHing.
Yes, but Dave told us 2 at-bats.
2 at-bats if I was playing first. Oh, this morning? Oh, well, I was going, the last 2 days I was going 3 with DH, 2 if I played first. He did call me in and asked if I wanted to do 2 or 3, and I said 3. You're
just bargaining for stuff.
No, I just feel like I'm not. I would have done 2 if I played first because of the load of playing defense too. But hitting, I could do 3.
How close to 100% does the ankle feel right now?
It's good enough. I wish it felt like my left one, but it's the first day I played with tape too today because I've been doing all my rehab stuff without tape because I didn't want it to be relying on the tape. So that's why it felt a little weird running with the tape on, but I feel pretty good. So I'm shooting for a DH again Saturday and hopefully play Sunday.
Similar tape job to the playoffs. Not quite
a little less today because I wasn't playing the field. I think I will be taping every game until I feel 100%.
How different is the preparation going to be this spring from a normal spring?
So that was my goal, to swing a lot today, just so I could get the timing, see where I was at, and I actually felt pretty good. So I've had a lot of backfield. I had about 25 pitches, back-to-back days on the backfields. Obviously, I like to play real games. I get more out of the real games, but I'm going to hopefully get about 30-ish or so by the time those 2 exhibition games in Japan are done. So I should have enough to feel pretty good.
How much just like rust with the swing has there been?
No, I felt pretty good today. So saw the pitches well. Felt like I swung at strikes. The last one was a little up, but just wanted to swing a lot today. That was my goal, to see where the timing was, if I was early or late and things of that nature. But I felt pretty good with the swing today.
You feel like you need 30 plus in games as opposed to?
Yeah, but I've never. This is my second spring training where I had surgery coming into spring training. So I've always liked to play. I like to get like 40-ish. Yeah. Because I always start off pretty good, and it looks like I've never played baseball before, and for about a week, and I usually tick back up. So I like to play a lot to get, because you're always going to feel okay, and then you kind of get out of whack a little bit, and then you get back into it. So I like to play quite a bit in spring training, but different spring training, so I'll get jacked. I'll do a lot of different things.
How different does life feel after being World Series MVP after all that, and especially after hearing that?
I'm in gray pants, and I was getting some cheers. That's kind of different, but no, it's great. Just happy. I don't care who won World Series MVP, just as long as the Dodger won, because that means we won the World Series. So, but it's been a little different everywhere I go. Seeing people think who I am. So, but that's because good things happen. And, hopefully, ankle responds really well, and I can be out there again Saturday.
Have you liked that? Has it been like uncomfortable at all?
Yeah. I think you guys know I like to just kind of do my job and go home. I do my job and I go somewhere and everyone knows, but that's okay. I appreciate it. I really do. It's not something you set out for, but you take it in stride and you appreciate what you were able to create for people. And I don't take that for granted. What we were able to accomplish last October. So it comes with it, and I'm okay with that because we did cool things last year.
What has the process been like of just kind of like mentally resetting and focusing on the year, and like is it?
Yeah, I think everyone's different. I'm okay. I got it. I'm looking forward to the ring and the opening series in LA, and just being able to celebrate with the fans. They come out and spend their hard-earned money, and but you can still appreciate what we were able to accomplish last year and get ready for this year. And I think we're doing a really good job of that. I'm looking forward to 2025, but I can also appreciate what we did, and I'm excited for the ring. I'm excited to opening day at LA. It's just going to be a great thing. But for me, it's every single year is the same. I'm just trying to win a championship, so for me, it's easy to focus on the now, but I can still appreciate last year.
How do you feel about opening the season in Japan?
I'm looking forward to it.
What do you think that's going to be like?
Kirsten just asked me that same thing. I think it's going to be 10 times the whatever Korea was. I truly believe, just because with Shohei and Yoshi and Roki, and then you got Choda and Seiya on the Cubs, it's hard for me. I don't know. I think it's going to be more than we expect. It's going to be exciting. I heard wonderful things about Tokyo and Japan, so really looking forward to it. And as long as we get 2 wins, everything's going to be great.
Definitely, Eddie says just how big of a moment this is for Japan, especially with Ichiro getting done to the Hall of Fame and stuff like that.
You hear about it and you understand, you appreciate, you're hearing Shohei talk about it, and and Yoshi and all of our Japanese personnel of how excited people are for us to come over there, and same with the Cubs too. So I think it's going to be an incredible moment. Obviously with probably Yoshi and Shota pitching Game 1, what an amazing moment. So I think when we get there, I think we'll be able to appreciate it a lot more. I think we have an idea, but I think it's going to blow the idea out of the water of what we think it's going to be like. So I can't believe we're already leaving in 12 days for it. It's coming fast, but I'm really looking forward to seeing, because it was pretty crazy when we got off the plane in Korea and walked through. I just can't even imagine what that's going to be like when we land in 12 days.
You said you went down the rabbit hole to watch video of the home run.
Yeah.
Did you go down and look at the ankle injury again?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's gross.
Just once? Was that enough?
That's enough. I don't want to see it again. I still feel it, So it was. I still feel it. I wish I could tell you it felt like my left one, but it doesn't. But I feel really good in a good spot to be able to go out there and compete and perform at what I feel capable of. I do think I'm going to be getting a lot of treatment and taping for at least probably till, I think we have it in our head, probably till the All-Star break, I would assume. It's just hard because you're on your feet all day long. It's very hard. Lower body injuries are hard to rehab, especially the ankles. So I do believe it's going to be a lot longer treatment-wise than I would like, because I like to socialize in the training room, not actually use the training room, but they've been so good. They've been helping me get on the field. 12 weeks post-op today, so I feel like that was a pretty good number, and getting back on the field and feeling as good as I do, I think that's pretty big.
Freddie, do you have any concern about the footwork around the bag?
So tomorrow I am going, obviously I'm not playing, but it's going to be a full baseball day, and then I'm going to do like plyos. So there'll be a lot of jumping tomorrow. I think that's the last one. It's more of the high throw and coming and landing back down. That's kind of our last little hurdle. So I will do a lot of jumping stuff tomorrow and plyos, and then as well on Saturday, even though I'm going to DH, I'm still going to do a lot of jumping stuff, because I would like to play Sunday in the field with the day off the next day to see how I respond playing the field and not having to do much that next day. And I think that's big if I could play Sunday. I think I'm trying to talk myself into it, so if you guys want to put that out there, that would help too. But I they wanted me to kind of be on the backfield today, back at home, for a more controlled environment, but I like to play. I knew I was good enough and felt good in my ankle to play today. So Shohei's DHing tomorrow, then I can DH Saturday. I was trying to kick him out Sunday, but they're going to let him DH Sunday. So I'm shooting for Sunday to play to see how I can respond on Monday with the day off.
Do you think part of the management early in the year is going to include off days? Have you guys talked about that, or
we haven't had that conversation yet? We'll see. I don't have an answer for that. You guys know I will fight tooth and nail to be in the lineup every day, but I do understand keeping me on the field as much as I possibly can. And, maybe a day game after night game. In the first couple of weeks, I do get it, but I'm still fighting for myself. As long as I'm feeling good, if I get 2 hits a game, I can't take me out of the lineup. That's how I view it.
Hey, when you go to the grocery store, do people start chanting that?
Yeah, it's not that. People come up, though. So, it's kind of everywhere we go, David.
Do you go to the grocery store?
I'm not going to answer that with all these cameras. We good?
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you,
treatment time. Yeah.